What is up, guys? You kind of saw that EF4 that I did. Um, and today this is part 4 of particle review. Now, I'd like to say that there's never going to be an ending to like particle reviews because I'm going to be making so many particles that there's never going to be an end to it. So like, there's going to be like part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9, part 10, part 11, and etc. So there's never going to be an end. I'm not concluding the series at all. This is only the beginning. Like, yet you haven't seen nothing yet. Anyway, this is first off. I'm gonna show the updated particles, and then I'm gonna show the uh my new tornadoes, and you also see the G disasters tornadoes right here. Um, because I'll get to like this specific particle here in a second. So this is my updated EF. I almost said EF tornado, but this is my updated dust devil. So I feel like I should remove the swirl cloud. I don't think it's that realistic. It should be that realistic for it. But anyway, I'm also thinking about making the cloud or the funnel cloud smaller. Anyway, so as you can see, there's a new debris texture that I never used. I'm starting to get I'm starting to get to using new particle textures, but there's a new new particle which is debris, and it's swirling around the dust devil. I almost keep saying gusnado, but and the funnel has a different texture to it, which is basically just a fast dust C. It's fast dust C, well, not fast dust C. It's fast dust thick. Fast dust C is the other texture from fast dust. Next is this is my second favorite because the EF1 that I'm about to show you here in a second is my first favorite. This is my second favorite. So as you can see, there, touch this down. We got like a bigger wall cloud that stretches like all the way out far from the tornado. There's a different funnel texture, which is called Faz Dust A. It's not fast dust, it's Faz Dust. F-A-Z. F-A-Z. It's spelled F-A-Z, which is fat. Wait, no, it's not fast. It's fat. It's F-A-S. It's spelled F-A-S, not F-A-Z. I said that wrong. I don't know why I said that wrong. But it's Faz Dust, like F-A-S. And that's the texture I use for that specific funnel. And there's also the realistic debris texture going around it. Alright, so next on, we're moving up to the bigger, to the big guns of tornadoes now. Well, I wouldn't say the big guns since you already seen the big tornadoes, but anyway, okay, so a few things is that we got like a bigger wall cloud, a more translucent and invisible puff cloud, I guess you could say, which is pretty cool. The funnel sidewinds off to the left more than before, and the gust cloud right here is more visible, which is pretty cool. And nothing really much has changed with this tornado. Alright, EF1, or this is the tornado that's my favorite. This is like, it's just the way that this thing looks. Alright, so as you can see, the wall cloud never changed, so, well, actually I will change it soon, but right off the bat, there's the funnel. Now, a couple things is that it's a completely different funnel texture that isn't even with any of the other tornadoes. This is like the newest texture I've ever used. And G, I don't think X Twisters ever used this texture, but um, this is my favorite particle. And if you look closely, you can see some debris in there, but it's kind of invisible. Well, not that visible. And as you can see, it sidewinds off to the left, like the EF0. And it like offsets where the center swirl is. Where the center swirl is, like that center dot right there, like the center. It offsets where it is, where the center of it is. Like the funnel offsets where the center of it is. The EF2. Now this is the good opportunity to show off in comparison with this specific particle. So first off, I'd like to explain. We got a bigger wall cloud. Yes, most of these tornadoes will have big wall clouds. As you can see, it stretches out so far that the culling cuts it off right there. And we have a more realistic gust cloud and a cloudy funnel. Now this is going to be a good opportunity to show this specific particle. So they both look identical to each other because they both have that color random setting to where it's multiple colors mixed in. So like it's gray and brown mixed in between both of these tornadoes funnels, and which I took heavy inspiration off of that from that G Disasters EF3 funnel, because I wanted to make it like a G Disasters reference. So some of these tornadoes do have, some of my particles do have like references from different particles, like G Disasters or X Switchers or maybe Mr. Wedge. But yeah, next is the EF3. Now nothing has really changed much for this tornado besides the funnel. The funnel has different changes. See, the funnel is more brighter of a color and it's more smoother. See, nothing really changed. But I did do a good job with the wind wisps. Like the wind wisps, like that spin around the tornado. I did not mean to flip the camera like that, but that spin around the wind wisps that spin around the tornado. Yeah, 4. Gotta get this video quick, or I'd go over 15 minutes. I don't want to. Alright, so if I don't make it, like, if I go too long, over, actually, far along, 8 minutes? If I don't, like, get all these tornadoes out in this video, I will do, like, part 5, so. But, do you know how the debris used to, like, shoot, like, in this tornado used to, like, shoot up and then they go down? Now I made it to where they spin widely around the tornado, which is pretty cool. And there's actually more debris particles emitting from the tornado, or from the particle system itself. Alright, so here is the updated EF1. So that I actually finally made 2 new EF2, or 2 new EF1s right now. So this is the updated EF1. So the funnel has a different texture, and it's actually more darker. And I need to fix the sprite trail right there so that it doesn't, like, the dust cloud kind of stretches out too far. And you can, the inner funnel to the tornado is actually a lot visible from the outside perspective, so you can, like, see it. The wall cloud remains the same. Now this tornado is still kind of a work in progress, so I really wouldn't consider it done. But yeah, all right. So here's the second EF1 that is new, and it's more of a blue tornado. And there's a different. Okay, so this funnel has a different texture. and that's the smoke. This is called the smoke step. No, so there's no fog to this. This is the no fog version because the the main version of smokestack has version which has fog which overrides in the fog distance. I used the no fog version so that this doesn't override in the fog, which is realistic. And the debris or the gust cloud is looks kind of a little weird with that tornado. Oh, I forgot to show a little trick I did. So you see like the flat part of the cloud right here? I made it to like where this part of the cloud actually goes past this layer of the cloud, so where it goes up higher in the sky. Like that. So like you can see it how it goes up higher. Like that. It goes up higher past this part of the cloud. Which is pretty cool. Let's look. Alright, so here's the third EF3. Or third EF1. And this one's a white tornado. Or yeah, a white tornado. This one's pretty bright. Like jeez. Oh, you know what this tornado gives me vibes of now? So you know if you go back on old videos of X Twisters, like the old particles, old X Twisters, like the classic X Twisters with the old particles, this tornado gives me vibes of the cursed EF2 from classic X Twisters, and this is exactly like what it gives me vibes of. But I do need to slow down the debris rotation there. But it does gives vibes of the cursed EF2. Alright, here's the Twister EF2. So I did update this one. I did rename it from I renamed it from Twister EF2 to Twister F2. And I made it to where it's actually less purple as suggested. And the dust cloud is more darker and stuff. And the swirl cloud gets a little bigger near the top, but the main funnel is still small. Our past EF3, because EF3 hasn't got it, is my new Twister EF4. This one is pretty cool, actually. I really like this one. So, I do need to turn down the brightness of the funnel just a little bit. And there's the ballistic debris cloud. So, as you can see, this also has the same texture as the EF1 funnel that I showed you earlier. And this one isn't really the best, I would say, because it's a work in progress particle, but this is the closest resemblance I could get to the Twister F4, so yeah. What 20 am I missing? I think that might be all of them. I hope. Yeah, that's pretty much all the particles that are shown. I'm glad I was able to get that out. Um, glad I was able to get those particles out before 15 minutes passed. And yeah, particles. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this part, because like I said, there will be more parts in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and peace.